back again for a 10 things I love about Manchester City. And this time we're going to do 10 things I love about Manchester City history. Yes, we have got one. I'll start it off. The thing I love most about Manchester City is 1956 FA Cup final. Bert Trautmann, the absolute legend, fractures his neck, breaks his neck, whatever you want to put it, sticks one hand on his shoulder, sticks one hand on his neck, props his broken neck up and carries on playing the game and makes the saves and Manchester City win the FA Cup. What is better than that for a piece of history? Can you believe it? History, boys. History. Manchester City, you've got one. What's better than that?
What is better than that, Rob, is winning the title and then getting relegated the next year. I think that is just brilliant. Who else could do that?
So when did that happen, Rich? Tell us a bit more about that. When did that happen?
1937. We won the league. And then the next season we got relegated. I think we scored 100 goals whilst getting relegated the next season. So it's magnificent that you can reach the pinnacle of football and then have a defence so bad that you can score 100 goals and get relegated. Brilliant.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's probably where the saying "typical City" started, I guess.
Yeah. What I'm gonna, I'm not gonna go down the trophy road. I could, the FA Cup, the league winner up at St James's Park with Franny Lee in that famous photograph. But what I'm going to go down is Manchester City get labelled. We've had Sean Goater, Paul Dickoff as our legends. Yeah, kind of insulting to Joe Mercer, Don Reaver, who gets told off as a Leeds legend, which he is, but he was scoring goals for
Billy Meredith,
Colin Bell, Dennis Stewart, Joe Royal, Brian Kidd, Dennis Law was at City before he was at United. Never mind. All these little bits of history have all been forgotten about because of social media. Yeah. Breaking news, Sean Goater is a legend, but he wasn't the original legend. So do us all a favour, get off Twitter and read a book.
Fantastic. Ryan, what's one of your favourite City history facts, mate?
Probably our record for the highest attendance against Stoke in the FA Cup.
What, with no fans?
Yeah, well, no fans, of course, Martin. And, it was beaten the other year by Spurs of all clubs at Wembley, which doesn't really count. So still claim it for that, let alone the fact that, United's record attendance is also set at City Stadium at Main Road when we were nice enough to let them use it. So, not bad for a club with no fans.
Yeah.
Manchester City, at one point in our history, the more divisions we went down, the more fans we got through the door. It was incredible. We built, we redeveloped the kit packs. We built the Gene Kelly stand and the scoreboard stand just to pack them all in. The worst we got at football. Ozzy, hit me with a big fact about Manchester City history that you love.
I don't think you can. The one moment that will live out in history forever is that last-minute goal from Aguero. Just that last minute of Aguero. That just will live with me forever, that moment. And I think it'll live in every City fan's moment as well. It's just unforgettable. It's not just history for us. It's history for the Premier League. That moment epitomises the Premier League. It's always played. It's always, every time there's an advert for the Premier League coming up, it's that moment that comes on. That commentary, that day, that getting over United.
Ozzy Tyler, Martin Tyler with that commentary. And yeah, I think it's consistently voted as like the greatest ever Premier League moment. And there's only one football club in the entire world history that could surpass that moment, and it'd be us again, wouldn't it? I mean, it's written in the stars, whatever you want to say. It's a beautiful, beautiful moment because that one football match exhibited everything about Manchester City. It exhibited the Division 2 days, it exhibited the lows, it exhibited wonderful football, it exhibited diabolical football, that Joleon Lescott backwards header, Pablo Zabaleta, a guy that we'd wish to score the winning goal in a cup final, scored the first goal. That one football match had absolutely everything you need to know about Manchester City Football Club contained in it. Absolutely everything. I'll go last this time, so I'll start with Ryan. Your second fact, mate.
Oh, we start with me now. Well, probably my second one would just be the fact we have no history at all, if that's what people like to believe. The fact that we can get under so many club skins and so many fans' skins with our success in recent years, to the point where they will just write off any history we formerly had, is, I think, testament to how we currently are and testament to the club in itself.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is 10 minutes of silence because, yeah, we really haven't got any history. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more, Ryan. We pale in comparison to these far superior football clubs that are out there. Ozzy, second fact, hit me.
Okay, second fact is we're the first club to actually get the 100 points in a season. I mean, what can you say about that? It's just one of the most amazing times in football for City as well, getting that 100. We hear the likes of Arsenal turn around and say, oh, we've been unbeaten for a season. Yeah, okay, well, you didn't win every game, you drawed every game. To come 100 points clear is just one of the best moments, I think, to put on it over any other fan.
Centurion season was an incredible season. Something that Sir Alex Ferguson never did in all his time at Manchester United through all their years of dominance. Something that Wenger never did. I mean, it took one hell of a gargantuan effort from one hell of a gargantuan team with a manager, everything. I mean, that was almost, there was a few mistakes. There was Wigan that season, obviously when we got knocked out and stuff. But that season, it's got to be the greatest Premier League season ever. It's got to be. Yes, we lost a game. Yes, we didn't get the Invincibles, but my God, the Invincibles was an incredible achievement by Arsenal. But Manchester City getting 100 points, the football we played was leagues above what Arsenal did in their Invincible season. Rich, hit me. Second fact, baby. Let's go.
I think it is the character of the club in history. It may not be popular with all City fans, but I think one thing that should never be forgotten about City is Man United would not even exist if we weren't a club of people who were big enough after the war to offer them our ground, to help them with kits, to help them financially, and to actually save our enemy. We are big enough as fans to do that. We were big enough as fans after the war to take a German paratrooper, someone involved in fighting against us, and actually allow him to completely transform his life and go from being the enemy to being a hero. We were a club who, after the tragedy of Munich, offered to do everything we could to support our enemy. And I think we have always shown that character as a club, and we've always shown, because of that, we are the bigger people. We will get that saving United, and we will get all their criticism about our history. If it wasn't for our history, they wouldn't exist. They wouldn't have had Ferguson. They wouldn't have had Busby. They wouldn't even exist. And that is City's character. That is why I think we've got a history that is immense to be proud of.
And rumour is it, he was Uwe's granddad and he bombed the Stretford End. Martin, hit me.
Oh, Mike Summerbear, Tommy Johnson. We got Mike Doyle, Glyn Pardoe. Sorry, I was going over the other point.
Alan Oakes.
Point number 2, 1976. Dennis Stewart played 109 goals, City, played with Franz Beckenbauer over at Cosmo. One of the originals to go over to the United States. 1976, Wembley Stadium, Newcastle United. We've no history. I've even heard Newcastle fans say we've got no history. No, we kind of have, because we beat you in the FA Cup final in 1976 with a superb overhead kick from Dennis Stewart. And do you know what made it even more sweeter? Yes, he was a Man City player, but he was a Sunderland fan and bagged in your cup final against your lot.
Fantastic.
That hurt.
Dennis Stewart's overhead kick, amazing. And you can watch this back. Right, I'll wrap it up. My last point, what other team on this planet? Year 2000, we're absolutely in the mud. We've just got out of Division 2. Last day of the season, we've got to go to Ewood Park. So what better way to try and get our boys over the line than to fill the town of Blackburn, to fill the grassy knoll, and to absolutely take over Ewood Park. Best team in the land in all the world. Best fans in all the land in all the world. That's history for you right there. No other club on the planet has ever had a moment or a day out like that. No other team on the planet comes anywhere close to that sort of loyalty, that love, that camaraderie, anything. We're the only team with that level of history. You can stick your Champions League trophies and your FA Cups and your Premier Leagues that we haven't got yet. Because not once in your history have you ever had a turnout of fans like that on such a pivotal day in your club's life. Not once. No other club's done it. Thank you, gentlemen. That's City history. We have got one. Love it. Keegan, love it.